Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to be talking about the top 10 wars, in which many people shed blood. These wars were all incredibly destructive, and they resulted in the deaths of millions of people. Number 1. The 30 Years' War, 1618 to 1648. This war was fought in Central Europe, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 8 million people. The war was caused by religious differences between Protestants and Catholics, and it was fought between a number of different countries, including Austria, France, Spain, and Sweden. 2. The Napoleonic Wars, 1803 to 1815. These wars were fought in Europe, and they resulted in the deaths of an estimated 5 million people. The wars were caused by the ambitions of Napoleon Bonaparte, who sought to conquer Europe. Napoleon was eventually defeated by a coalition of European powers, and he was exiled to the island of St. Helena. 3. The Taiping Rebellion, 1850 to 1864. This rebellion was fought in China, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 20 million people. The rebellion was led by Hong Xiuquan, who claimed to be the younger brother of Jesus Christ. The rebellion was eventually crushed by the Qing government, but it left China in a state of chaos. 4. The American Civil War, 1861 to 1865. This war was fought in the United States, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 620,000 people. The war was fought between the northern states, which supported the Union, and the southern states, which supported the Confederacy. The war was caused by the issue of slavery, and it ended with the abolition of slavery in the United States. 5. World War I, 1914 to 1918. This war was fought in Europe, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 16 million people. The war was caused by a complex set of factors, including the rise of nationalism, the arms race, and the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. World War I ended with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles, which imposed harsh terms on Germany. 6. World War II, 1939 to 1945. This war was fought in Europe, Asia, and Africa, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 60 million people. The war was caused by the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party in Germany. World War II ended with the defeat of Germany and Japan, and the establishment of the United Nations. 7. The Chinese Civil War, 1946 to 1949. This war was fought in China, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 2 million people. The war was fought between the Communist Party of China, led by Mao Zedong, and the Kuomintang, led by Chiang Kai-shek. The war ended with the victory of the Communist Party, and the establishment of the People's Republic of China. 8. The Korean War, 1950 to 1953. This war was fought in Korea, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 2 million people. The war was fought between North Korea, supported by China and the Soviet Union, and South Korea, supported by the United States. The war ended with an armistice, and the two Koreas remain divided to this day. 9. The Vietnam War, 1954 to 1975. This war was fought in Vietnam, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 3 million people. The war was fought between North Vietnam, supported by China and the Soviet Union, and South Vietnam, supported by the United States. The war ended with the victory of North Vietnam, and the unification of Vietnam under a communist government. 10. The Soviet-Afghan War, 1979 to 1989. This war was fought in Afghanistan, and it resulted in the deaths of an estimated 1.5 million people. The war was fought between the Soviet Union, which supported the Afghan government, and the Afghan Mujahideen. The war ended with the withdrawal of Soviet troops from Afghanistan, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. That's it for our list of the top 10 wars in which many people shed blood. These wars were all incredibly destructive, and they resulted in the deaths of millions of people. We hope you found this video informative. Thanks for watching.